give Mallory a round of applause.
Thank you. Yeah, so my name is Mallory, and this is my Y art presentation on the canvas of consciousness. So the artist I chose is Remedios Vero. She was born in 1908 and died in 1963. She was part of the Surrealist movement and mainly did paintings. And she went to Catholic school and then also did fine art school in college, but she was really interested in magic, alchemy, and psychology, which all influenced her art. And the article I chose was titled "Art is How We Justify Our Existence," and this was written by David Warner. He's an art dealer, and I think this article connects well because Remedios Vero made sense of and communicated her interests through artwork. So this is the first piece I chose. It's called "The Call." She made this in 1961. And balance, contrast, and movement play crucial roles in conveying her message that art holds the power to help us better understand our existence and connect us to higher consciousness. And most of her work, including this, has this surreal nature that evokes dreamlike sensations. And this one we have a glowing woman at the center running through this meticulously detailed hallway that starkly contrasts warm and cool tones. The geometric floor and the celestial ceiling effectively establishes balance through asymmetry, and these artistic elements and principles collectively symbolize the pursuit of enlightenment and deeper spiritual experience. Here's a second painting I chose. It's called "The Creation of Birds," which was made in 1957. And this painting portrays an owl with a violin connected to its heart, drawing a bird, and the moon shines down, giving it life and the ability to fly. She uses this artwork to convey her perspective on life and its meaning. The owl embodies scientific and artistic qualities, which likely symbolizes Vero herself. And next to the owl are these two egg-shaped vessels, which give color to the bird drawings. And that represents the connection between Vero's interest in science, alchemy, and nature, which is expressed through her artwork. And the focal point of this painting is the owl at the center, because that's where the light focuses on, and you can see that contrast and depth is created through the darker corners. And the predominant colors in this painting are light brown, yellow, orange, and green, which kind of create this welcoming ambiance. So this is the last piece I chose, which was made in 1959, and it's called Microcosmos. And it's a little different than the other two I chose because it has this broadened view, and the other one's kind of focused on one thing or one being. But this one you can see it has this building at the center, and it's light brown, and then you have these light brown and yellow clouds, and these animals in carriages. And the animals, people, waves, and clouds all bring movement to this painting. And similarly, in her painting, The Call, which is the first one, Vero has people moving, which represents moving towards different parts of the subconscious mind. And along with movement, contrast is also present through colors. We have light brown in the clouds and buildings, which contrasts the green and blue of the ocean. And so, in conclusion, art matters because it is the center of our existence and helps make sense of the world.
Okay.
Yeah, Jesse.
I really love the pieces you chose, and I thought your points about how her other interests, like alchemy, how that played into her artwork were really well stated.
You have
Oh,
hands
yeah.
up.
How did you choose this artist?
So I hadn't heard of her before, but you know, I chose the article first, and I was just trying to do research on like lesser known artists, and I did want to do a female artist. So yeah, I was just kind of just like research.
This was such a fascinating presentation. You know, the way that you connected the visual elements of art and design to your interpretation of symbolism, the dream-like symbolism, which is inherent in surrealist work, was really interesting. I really was not familiar with this artist, so
Yeah.
I'm really happy that you also represented a female surrealist artist because it was mostly men.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mallory.